Hi, everybody. I'm Wendy Rosborg. I am your Community Bible Study Coordinator and Treasurer. Today, I am here to give you a brief financial overview of our class fund and to tell you where your money goes when you give to CBS, as well as remind you of our different ways that you can give. So as some of you know, in the past, we have had three different funds, but now they have consolidated everything into one main class fund. And when you give to this class fund, you are supporting our own class's administrative needs, our next gen or children's ministry that is in the morning class on Thursday mornings, financial and IT support from our Ministry Services Center, which is headquartered in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and curriculum development, Fisher development. For those of you who don't know, Fisher is the computer system that we use for all the lessons and everything, and the overall national and international CBS ministry. In addition, 15% of our class fund giving throughout the year will be presented to our host church as a gift at the end of the class year. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to share my screen with you guys. I am not a pro at this. Okay, I think it's working. So, okay, let's take a look at this first slide. Most of the dates I am going to show you today will be from April 1st, which is when we open registration for this class year, through the end of September. So this is not including our October and our November giving so far. As you can see, we have collected $3,935 for our class registration fees, and that is for all three of our classes. We have our Thursday morning class, our online Thursday evening class, and a remote class that also meets on Thursday evenings in Freeburg. This also includes all of the children that are enrolled in our program. The money from registrations goes directly to the Ministry Services Center, and that does not stay at our local bank account. So for that time period, I said for in-person class donations, we have received $1,186. And for online donations, we've received $1,075. This number, including registrations, is a total of $6,196 for April till the end of September. Right, so moving on to our next slide. This is going to show our class expenses. So some of you may not know this, but we do have one paid child caregiver who watches all the Leaders Council kids each week. That gives us the opportunity to come in early and set up before the class. And then they stay after, because after the main class members leave on Thursdays, all the leaders then go over their lessons for the following week. So that's when we get the chance to do the study. And this caregiver helps us by staying and watching all the Leaders Council kids. So as you can see, that's one of our biggest expenses. And we have spent $988.74 on childcare and $318.79 on other expenses for our class. And a lot of that came up over the summer when we were preparing for this upcoming year. So in total, in that time period of April 1st through September 30th, we have spent $1,307.53. This next slide it addresses our South Sudan Fund. There are other donations that are offerings that you can give to aside from the class fund, and the South Sudan Mission for Our Class is one of the main ones that we give to. If you are here in person on Thursday and the basket is handed around, that is what that is for. So as you can see, this is actually only from July 1st through September 30th. And as of in that time frame, we've only received $71 from the South Sudan Fund. So I'm sure that will keep, we're passing that around each week, so that'll keep growing. And thank you for who has given so far. And then as you can see in this next slide, it shows our ending balance of $1,437.13. And this reflects what is in our local bank account. This does not include all those online giving numbers. So this is just from our local bank account, just to kind of let you guys know where we stand right now. Okay, so I am going to try and go back to me. And actually, I'm going to just do my thank you slide here so I don't ever have to come back to sharing so I don't lose y'all. And let's see. All right, I'm back. Hey. Okay, so now that I've gone over what the different funds are, let's talk about how you can give. So there's a really big push nowadays and for a lot of things to give online. I'm sure even in your churches, they're kind of pushing online giving. So we are doing the same here. If you are meeting in person or in one of our remote core groups, I have attached a QR code on the brown offering envelopes that are passed around in class. And you can take your phone and you can scan with your camera, and that will take you right to our online giving page. Um, Another option is that there's actually an app now for Community Bible Study. So if you go to the App Store and you search Community Bible Study, you can find an app there, and that will show you how to give. You can do it from any place, anytime. You don't have to be at class to do that. Just make sure when you're getting it all set up that you designate the St. Louis Metro East class as your home class. You may also always give through our class website, which is St. Louis Metro East CBS, I'm sorry, St. Louis Metro East .cbsclass.org. At the top right, there's a button there that says donate. There's also on Fisher, if you use Fisher, there is a panel on the left, and there's a button there that says give. So some of you may not love the online giving, and that is quite all right. We still always accept cash and check made out to Community Bible Study. You are always welcome to give that way as well. If you are giving cash or check and you want to receive any kind of tax receipt for it, you must fill out the white envelope that we pass around in class. They are making some changes there. So what I really need from you is your name and your cell phone number. Don't worry about address or any of that. I just need your name, cell phone, and of course, the amount of money you're giving and where you want to designate that to go. Okay, so in conclusion, thank you so much for the giving that has happened so far and is coming soon. I know I want to remind everyone that giving is voluntary. We are very aware that not everybody is able to give, and that's okay. We want you to be able to give. I'm sorry, we want you to be able to study God's word without feeling that guilt or pressure. We just want you to be in the word and learn all about God. If you are in the future able to give or you're so called, we sure appreciate it. And anything you can do to support the wonderful ministry that we call Community Bible Study. So thank you guys. Have a great weekend. And I will see you, some of you, real soon.